Welcome to Beyond the Megawatt. I'm Valerie Crafton, Risk and Site Strategist. I'm joined by my co-host Mara Irvin, reuse expert and real estate visionary. Together, we are the Data Center Darlings. We're spotlighting the voices and ideas powering digital infrastructure's future. Let's dive in and go beyond the megawatt.
So welcome to our listeners and viewers to another episode of Beyond the Megawatt. We do have some really exciting news today to kind of announce as we transition into a new era, right, Valerie?
Yes.
As you all know, if you've been with us from the beginning of this journey, Valerie and I met and we both shared this same passion of not that we were tired of hearing the same perspectives at all the conferences and the same people, but we knew that there was a lot of hidden talent. There were a lot of even things that just they were being talked about, but they weren't really being addressed. And we, over the course of when did we launch? How many episodes, how many weeks have we been doing this?
It was May. We launched in May.
Wow. Okay, so it's been a couple of months, and Valerie and I have we've both been a tremendously blessed, not just by each other, but by the guest and the outcomes of we've built something that it's just kind of blown up, right?
Right. And the
Um,
support has been overwhelming.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's been incredible.
People have really loved the Data Center Darlings along the way for sure.
Yeah. And that's a good point. I don't know when it was, Valerie and I, either somebody said it or somehow we've evolved into the data
Yeah,
center darlings.
I had a
Yeah.
dream and I woke up and I said, I had a dream. I don't know where it came from. Yeah. And I said, that's it. I go, that's what we are as the Data Center Darlings, people who hype each other up and support each other and, talk about, industry issues is
Yeah.
what that is. Yeah.
Yeah. And we like to have a lot of fun. And I think that
Mhm.
was another part of this whole thing. But one thing that Valerie and I realized is, and we've always held this true, is this wasn't about us. It was about bringing awareness. And if we could use our platform, Beyond the Megawatt, Data Center Darlings, whatever it was that could bring in the attention to these topics that are been really tough to talk about. And as over our episodes, we've talked about everything from
Everything.
sustainability to, and every episode, it seems like workforce development
Was
comes.
labor crisis kept coming
Like,
up. It was a common theme. It didn't
yeah,
matter where what we touched, what we were talking about. It really kept coming back up as a common theme, and then it was announced as an official crisis in the industry.
yeah. And Valerie, most people don't know because it's been her special passion project, has been working on something for a while now. And I knew about this project when I first met Valerie. This is where the action is actually going to happen. This is where we're actually going to solve some of those the problems that we have. So I am gonna let Valerie kind of share a little bit about her project, but this is the end of our series for Beyond the Megawatt. I guess it is bittersweet because we are
Yeah.
saying, yeah, we've had fun. We really appreciate everyone that's been on the episode, our guests, our VIP guests, our sponsors, BCS Switchgear. We've had episode sponsors. Who are some of the ones that we should give some shout outs to?
Yep. We had Black Hydrovac
Yep.
and BCS Switchgear, Mod 42,
And
and Iron Box.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
And
And,
so
and yeah,
without
and
them,
people
we
really,
wouldn't have even been able to do any of this, to be honest. It's been really a really special and humbling moment. But, Mara and I, when we were talking and as we were kind of planning even some of these live events, I think you even said it, Mara, you're like, this is much bigger than us. This needs to be bigger than us. And I'm like, I'm really glad, she had said that because I agreed 100%. I go, this is so much greater than us. And if we can start highlighting the people who are doing the jobs and give people an insight of what that looks like and how they got into those jobs, the ones that we desperately need today, and then bring in the folks who are doing the education and the internships and really highlighting all the different avenues that folks can get into this industry. If we can just do a little piece of our part, then that makes me and warms both of our hearts for sure. And simultaneously really elevating this to support something bigger. And the reason why we're in this crisis in the first place is we didn't plant the seeds that we needed to plant. And so that's where Hands on Heroes comes in. is it's about planting the seeds for the shade of the tree we'll never sit in. It's about letting children, while they're dreaming about what they want to be when they grow up, know that these are jobs that are available for them. I mean, wouldn't it be fun to see and let a child know that, hey, we need cables laid under the ocean so we can connect countries to countries and get internet? I mean, that's a job, and no one talks about it. So just really highlighting all of that. Not to mention, I'm really focused on the trades, because at the end of the day, the ultimate heroes, none of this stuff would be in place without the construction and the labor that puts it into place. And so that's what we're going to do is all of the profits, anything that comes in, is all going to go toward putting books and STEM kits around labor in children's hands, and allowing a teacher anywhere in the world to roll a TV in and see a production of a day in a life. And any high schooler, any college person, or anybody looking to transition from their jobs can quickly learn, here is a job that I just watched on YouTube. And it also told me how to get into the job. And that's
Yeah.
something I want to go do. And here I was lost before. And now I know where I have a direction. And so Mara, thank you so much for being my, counterpart, my co-host, my sister from another mister for sure.
I know you haven't fully disclosed everything around Hands-On Heroes, but the
Yeah.
work that you did and the put into these books. We were at a conference last week at DCAC, and somebody on the panel turned to somebody else and was like, we need to bring awareness into the trades now with our kids. And he was like, well, Sam, maybe your kids are too young. And I looked at Valerie and I was like, they're
Yeah.
not too young. And this is where this Hands-On Heroes is going to start with our kids and bring awareness so that when they have a career day, which is how this kind of all got started, when they
Yeah.
have a career day, they can actually start picking some of these skilled trades and these things that are kind of hidden that are a big part of how we build out our infrastructure. So,
Yeah, and not to mention really killing the unconscious bias of who belongs in those, right?
mhm,
So although, we talk about it, but it's not just about bringing more girls into, but just really letting even the boys know that, hey, it doesn't matter your background or where you're from, if you're poor or you're rich, or if you're brown or you're black or you're white, whatever that is, it doesn't matter. You can be female or male. Anybody can come into these careers, and it's just really interesting. I've been in the classrooms already. I've already started reading and talking to these children and watching their eyes light up and the
mhm,
light bulbs go off when I ask them, who wants to be a construction worker? And they don't just say, I want to be a construction worker, because I just explained to them all the different types of construction workers. They say, I want to be the one that turns on the lights. I mean, wow, to be able to put a STEM kit in that child's hands and say, here's how a current works, and something very simple. They are way smarter and absorb way faster than you think. And I truly believe that this is the root cause of how we got to where we are today. And hopefully I can contribute a little bit to help prove that we can save this crisis one
yes.
step at a time and as we come together. So thank you, Mara, for your
Yeah,
support.
and even though I won't be on, a big part, like, I'm kind of taking a step back a little bit, so you won't see the data center darlings together. I am very much a part of and with you in spirit, and I will be showing up every,
Oh,
week
yes.
as a co-host.
Yes.
This is gonna be exciting. I'm really
It's
excited to s
It is
yes.
really exciting. No, Mara, for sure, we're going to do guest co-hosts because we want to use the platforms that are out there to help elevate this and really get attention. And Mara 100% has said, I want to be a guest co-host consistently. And so she's not going away. I'm not letting her get away that easy, for
Yeah,
sure. We're a pretty dynamic duo. So it's hard to
yeah.
break that up.
We'll still be wearing the Beyond the Megawatts swag.
Yes,
I love it.
100%. Yes, love
Well,
it.
thank you, Valerie. This has been an exciting journey, getting to know you, and we've brought in different people from different parts of our industries that we both knew
Yeah.
individually, and now we've kind of extended our I guess our tribe a little bit further, and I'm looking forward to this next chapter
I'm
and
so
supporting you.
excited. And just for all the listeners, just keep following the same place that you're following. You're just going to watch a rebranding happen. We don't
Yep,
want to lose the momentum that we've built. We want to build
absolutely.
on it and make it something bigger than us. So stay with us. It's not going away. Same LinkedIn following, same YouTube following, same Spotify following. Stay with us. You're just going to watch that rebranding there. So nothing's going
And
away.
we can now come into your communities. So bring this hands-on heroes into your communities. So be listening so you can find out how to be a part of this and bring
Yeah,
this into your schools in your neighborhood. So
that's the big idea. And I think that's a really great point because the reality of it is the reason why I created this is to enable everyone to have the material to go into their own neighborhoods, to their own schools, and do the
yeah,
same. So reach out and talk to me if you're interested in regards to that. So stay tuned.
yep.
Exciting things are coming.
Let's see what's next.